Wow, lots going on in the community today, Mia. There's a new park being built down the road, and the library is expanding. And there's a local election coming up. Oh, hi friends. Welcome back to the Learning Lounge. I was just reading the newspaper. The newspaper is where I find out what's going on in the community. And Mia Mail. I wonder what today's question will be. Let's read it together. Dear Taylor, Polly has been teaching us a lot about civics, like how the people vote for leaders and things like that. Are there other things people are supposed to do that are like voting? Thanks for any help, James. That's a great question. We've been learning about the government and that the people vote for those positions. But I wonder what else the people have to do. Now I'm super curious. What do you think? Do people have to do other things around the community? Pause here to complete the Mia Mail section of your PDF. Then come back and we'll call Polly to see if she can tell us more about this.
Hi, this is Polly.
Hi, Polly. It's Taylor and friends. We have a question for you from our friend James. He wanted to know if, just like voting, there are other things citizens have to do for the community.
That's a great civics question. I'd be happy to teach you more about this.
Great! Friends, as Polly teaches us today, be sure to pause and complete the Ask the Expert portion of your PDF.
So far in our discussions about civics, we've learned that governments help organize and maintain communities. One type of government is a democracy. And we've learned that in our democracy, there are 3 branches of government that work together to run things and provide services. Now it's time to talk more about the most important part of any democracy, the people. A special word for people in the lens of civics is the word citizen. A citizen is a member of a community, state, or nation. Citizens have rights and responsibilities.
I've definitely heard the word responsibilities before. Those are things that someone is supposed to do, like a job or a task. But what are rights?
In a democracy, every person has special freedoms that are protected by law. These are rights. Rights allow citizens to express themselves, practice their beliefs, and participate in their community's decision-making.
I see. So rights are things that citizens are allowed to do without the government stepping in or stopping them?
That's it! One of the most important rights of a democracy is freedom of speech. This means that citizens can speak their thoughts and ideas openly, share their opinions, and communicate without fear. The government can't do anything to punish or stop them, even if what they're saying is something negative about the government. Without freedom of speech, there is no democracy.
Freedom of speech does seem important. People should get to say what they think without being afraid of getting in trouble. Friends, why do you think democracies have the right to free speech? Polly, what are some other rights citizens in democracies have?
Another important right is the freedom to worship however you'd like. This means citizens can practice any religion without anyone telling them what to believe in. Citizens can even decide they don't want to practice any religion at all. The government is supposed to keep religion and religious beliefs out of their decision-making while respecting the individual beliefs of each person.
I can see why that's important. People should be able to believe in things that are important to them.
Definitely. Another right important in a democratic government is the right to a fair trial. If someone is accused of a crime, they can't just be punished without a trial. The government has to prove without a doubt that someone did something wrong. This is an important protection so that people are not punished unfairly.
I know, Mia. That does seem important. The right to a fair trial means people get fair treatment even if they might have done something wrong. Friends, why is a fair trial important? What might it be like if the government could punish people without a trial? Okay, Polly, any other rights we need to know about?
A few more important rights are also in some ways responsibilities. When it's time to pick the people who make important decisions for the community, it's a right and a responsibility to take part and vote in elections. Citizens can also run for elected office themselves and become a decision maker for their own communities.
I think it's so cool that anybody can run for office and become members of the government. That shows that a democracy is for and run by the people.
You've got it, Taylor. And just like voting, citizens have other responsibilities to their communities. One responsibility is to stay informed. This means keeping up with the news, learning about current events, and understanding issues that are affecting society. Being informed helps citizens stay engaged and make good decisions when voting for things like leaders and laws.
Friends, what are some ways you've seen the adults in your life staying informed? I've seen people reading newspapers, watching the news, and reading articles online. What else, Polly?
Citizens also have to follow laws. Laws help maintain order and ensure everyone is safe, respected, and treated fairly. An important part of following laws is respecting the rights of others. Just like one person has freedom of speech, so does every other citizen. Even if people don't like what someone is saying or who they voted for, responsible citizens in a democracy respect everyone's right to think, feel, and act how they want, as long as they are not hurting others while they do so.
Wow! Citizens have a lot to do to stay involved in the community, don't they, Mia? But Polly, what about kids? Can kids do all of these things?
It's true that only adults can vote, run for office, and do some jobs around the community. But young people can also contribute to their communities. They can volunteer, follow laws, practice respecting ideas and people that are different from them, and treat everyone with kindness and respect. Being an informed, active citizen when you're an adult starts with being an informed, engaged learner and friend when you're a kid.
Did you hear that, friends? You can even do things to be a good citizen. What are some things you'd like to do to be a responsible citizen? Thanks so much for teaching us today, Polly.
You're welcome, everyone. Talk to you soon.
Friends, today we learned about the rights and responsibilities of citizens. Now I know that when I see someone voting, attending a town hall meeting, or talking to an elected official, they are being an involved, active citizen. When they are speaking out against a law they disagree with or attending a religious service, people are expressing their rights. What examples of rights and responsibilities do you see around your own community? Pause the video here to complete the Put It Together section of your PDF. Okay, Mia, let's go. It's time to write back to James with today's big idea. Dear James, your question about voting sparked a great discussion about a big idea in civics. Voting is just one right and responsibility that citizens have. Citizens have special freedoms called rights and responsibilities that help them be informed, active members of their community. Thanks for writing. From Taylor and Friends. Friends, it was great learning all about another idea in the lens of civics with you today. Be on the lookout for ways you can be an active member of your community, and we'll see you next time here at the Learning Lounge.
Hey, hey.